Welcome to Educare. In this video, we're gonna discuss the Narmada, which was written by Jitendra Singh. I'm gonna explain this in detail. Let us start this. Before writing the answer, you have to write this about the author. Write few lines about the author. Jitendra Singh is a college teacher based in Anand, Gujarat. Jitendra Singh is a teacher. He is working in Anand in Gujarat state. He was born in Ghaziabad and graduated from St. Xavier's College, Ahmedabad. He also studied at the London Metropolitan University, UK, and holds a PhD from the MS University of Baroda. This essay is a little bit shortened because with very important points only I have mentioned here. Just you notice that. Narmada is worshipped as a goddess by Hindus, believing it to be the daughter of Lord Shiva. You know, according to Indian mythology, all rivers are the daughters of any one of the gods or goddesses. And Indians, they believe that their rivers are the symbols of their life. River is called as a life because that is a synonym for that. So here it is considered and worshipped as a goddess, and it is also believed that the Narmada river is the daughter of Lord Shiva. The river originating in Narmada Kund in the Amarantak Hills in a narrow passage. The spring from Maikal mountain ranges in Chhattisgarh. The origination of this river has taken place in Amarantak Hills, which is located in Chhattisgarh near Maikal mountain ranges. Okay, the river flows in three states. One is Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Gujarat. This river also called as the lifeline of Madhya Pradesh. Narmada, the lifeline of Madhya Pradesh. Because if there is no Narmada, there is no Madhya Pradesh. It satisfies maximum percent of agricultural needs and public needs. It has a long journey of about 1312 kilometers travel all the way from east to west. It travels 1312 kilometers from east to west. See here one point is that in India, maximum rivers they flow towards the east and they empty themselves into Bay of Bengal. Only few rivers like Narmada, Tapi, Mahi, Sabarmati, these rivers only flow towards the west. So that is the speciality of these rivers. And it flows towards the west and flows into Bharuch in Gujarat. There are only three major rivers in India flowing from east to west: Tapi, Mahi, and the Narmada. The river, the river flow in the rift between the rift means here rift valleys are there. Okay, narrow passages between the mountains. Okay, rift between the Vindhyas in the north and the Satpura range in the south. See here, the river flows between the two ranges. You can see the mountain range in the upper part of this river as well as the lower part of the river. See, this is the southern part. It contains a southern region that is Satpura ranges, and here Vindhya ranges. Between these two famous and historical ranges, the river flows in the south and merge into Arabian Sea. Through that, it travels and merge into Arabian Sea at Gujarat. Okay, and see here, not only Narmada, along with that, other rivers also are there. Just to show you in detail, I have taken this pic. See here, Tapi river is there. It means the south part of Narmada is the Tapi flows towards the east, and the north part of Narmada, Mahi flows, Mahi river. Along with that, Sabarmati and Luni river also. Okay, Luni river, see, you can't see its end in the ocean. It's a end you see in the land body only. It means it is a interlocked and land submerging river. It doesn't get the mouth into the Arabian Sea. This is a specialty of Luni river. It flows in Rajasthan. Sabarmati also comes from Rajasthan enters Gujarat and empties itself into Arabian Sea. Mahi River also, and Narmada Tapi along with that. You can see the geographical area because the questions are asked on geographical situations, geographical locations also. Okay, so this will help you. And the plateaus also, see, this is an extra additional information to you. The Vindhya mountains are here, the Satpura mountains, between them the river Narmada flows. Okay, that its origination is near Chota Nagpur plateau. It means in Chhattisgarh, and flows into Rann of Kutch near Gujarat. Okay. Next, it continues its long journey through rocky terrain and moves northwest. It comes close to the city of Jabalpur near this city. It forms a magnificent down-there waterfall. See here, the river flows in the rocky terrain. Rocky terrain means that is a hard surface. Okay, with the rocks. Generally, rock at the bottom of the river we see this rocky terrain, but totally this river flows in the rocky terrain. And after that, it creates a waterfall that is known as a Dhaundar waterfall. Okay, here the water falls from the 30 feet height. Okay, and then it flows into a narrow channel through the world famous marble rocks of Bedagat, and after that it enters into a narrow passage. Through that it reaches the Bedagat, which is famous for marble rocks. And after another waterfall is there that creates a, after that it crossed through many other valleys and plains, are collecting water from 41 other rivers and nursing the fertile lands of Madhya Pradesh. And it flows along with that, it flows into the different types of land bodies like marshy tracts, valleys, plains, and through that it collects the water from the different rivers. Okay, those are 41 other rivers join with that, so that it brings sediments, dust, whatever the particles along the river course, and deposits in the lower part of the Madhya Pradesh region, and that causes for the fertiling the land. Okay, once again gaining speed up to Madhya Pradesh, it flows with the optimum speed, and after that it gains more speed. Where means at Markari, at Markari Falls. Okay, here it reaches a great speed. It travels through the table top mountains of Malwa. Tabletop mountains means here, see here, the elevated regions on the earth's surface. In Gujarat, it passes through the Vadodara district and Narmada district to Bharuch. It starts from Vadodara and it reaches to Bharuch. From the Bharuch, it enters into Arabian Sea. Okay, two places only touches. Most kids from urban centers have grown up like Mowgli. In this region, the kids who live here, they grown up like Mowglis. It means this is a thickly forest area and different types of flora fauna is flourished in this region along the river basin. And seeing this, one imaginated picture is which was written by the Rudyard Kipling, the Jungle Book. You might have seen that. Okay, in that movie, different types of trees, surfaces, physiographical different parts of that region has been shown. Okay, based on that, he wrote this. Sal and bamboo forests also been here, ravines and meadows of Kanha National Park. The Kanha National Park that is located in this region only. This is the home for the tigers. Okay, it is located in the upper part of the Mandala district of Madhya Pradesh. Every year, thousands of people take a parikrama around the river, moving clockwise with the river and always on their right. Mostly in this river basin region, most of the people, those who live around this area, they take parikrama. Parikrama means they are taking a pilgrimage along with the river's end point. Okay, this is called parikrama. It means in India, they believe that that kind will help them, will remove their sorrows, and that will give prosperity for their family. Okay, so that Indians take this kind of parikrama. And one more meaning is there, I will give you that. That is a walk or go about or round, especially ceremoniously. Okay, they do in Andhra Telangana region, most of the people they take parikrama, the visiting of Mallanna, okay, Sri Sailam Mallanna in India that is located in especially in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, this type of activity will be practiced by those people. Moving clockwise with the river and always on their right. They travel always on the right side only. The primary rule of the parikrama is the river should never be crossed. Okay, those who are taking an active part in the parikrama, those should not cross the river. That is a rule. This 2,600 kilometers long parikrama is usually done walking barefoot, trekking through forest, hills, and rocky terrains. And those who are taking parikrama, that is a holy activity, they should continue that with a barefoot, and they can trek and they can go through the forest areas and they can climb the hills and rocky terrains. Once upon a time, the people were having barefoot and animals by on foot they used to go. But nowadays, because of technology, they are taking some vehicles. But most of the people they prefer to go on their foot. The important places are there in the south and north bank. Just I mentioned here. Just remember, Maharajpur, Paiparia, Omkareshwar, Karagon, Sahada. These are the south bank regions and the pilgrimage uh, places these are, and on the north Baruch towards Amarantak. These are the places. In the historic city of Mandu, here is a love story, sir, along with the river that is related to the Narmada. In the historic city of Mandu, a beautiful maiden called Rupamati lived and loved the river so much and worshipped. Okay, here the city name is Mandu. In that city, a lady was, her name was Rupamati, and she loved Narmada river a lot, and she worshipped as a goddess. She treated her as a mother. She can't live without seeing Narmada every day. And in that city, a king was, that is the Baj Bahadur. Rupamati not only a beautiful girl but also a singer, a beautiful singer. So that the king Baj Bahadur fall in love with Rupamati and wanted to marry her. Okay, and called and he wanted to marry her, but she declines that. She denies to marry him, and she keeps a condition. Finally, she accepts and she keeps a condition that she should be kept near the bank of the river. So that however Baj Bahadur is a king, he does whatever he wishes. So that he constructed a palace near the river that is called Rupamati Pavilion atop the hill in Mandu city, from where she could directly see the Narmada. Okay, Reva is another name. This is the Rupamati Pavilion. Reva is another name of Narmada, so pilgrims take an almost 50 kilometers detour to Mandu and circle around the Reva Kund. Okay, Reva Kund is a place. They go along with this 50 kilometers with a ceremony and visit the different types of regions along with the Narmada River. Then continue their onwards journey along the bank of river. Similarly, at the end of the river, where it merges into a sea, pilgrims have to travel through the sea to avoid crossing the river. In a small village, and they go, see the meaning of these two, three lines, only one word. They go along with the river and they end their pilgrimage at the end point of the river. End point means where the river joins with the ocean. In a small village called Vamleshwar near the Sangam Sthal. Sangam Sthal means the place where the two rivers meet together and join with the sea. Okay, Sangam Sthal pilgrims walk through the marshy lands and then catch the boats which take them through the sea. And some people go along with that at the end of the point of the river and they take boats into the sea. Almost all the fertile lands in region, this region not, this is a region, Region. Okay, here the spelling mistake is there, you correct that. Are irrigated by this river. Many major dams are on the river constructed. Because of Narmada's flow in that region in Madhya Pradesh, several minor and major dams were constructed. Out of them, Sardar Sarovar Dam is a famous one, and it was constructed near Nagaram in Gujarat state. Man-made canals. Here man is missing, just you write down here. Man-made canals from the dam irrigate the arid lands as for Kutch, Ran of Kutch. Here one missing, Ran of Kutch. Ran of Kutch, Saurashtra in Gujarat and Barmer Jalor in Rajasthan. These the dams, they give water to the Gujarat and Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan also. For believers, every round stone polished in the river by the Narmada may be a Shivalinga. The stones which were eroded in the river by the water flow, the people, the pilgrims, they considered them as a Shivalinga, and they worship. These are the that resembles Lord Shiva, so that they worship that. But for everyone, the river herself is a symbol of selfless service and every hurdle that would throw at us. And the river Narmada that teaches a lesson to fight against our hurdles and to go through the our goal with a positive attitude, because river also has a life like a man, because we have childhood, we have adulthood, and we have old age. The same is applicable for the river. In the beginning the river flows like a child. At the middle it flows like a young teenage, it means it catches faster speed, and after when it joins to the sea, then it goes slow and matures like an old man. Okay, so this is about the river Narmada, and this is the lifeline of Madhya Pradesh. Okay, how is this lesson? How I have explained? Just you tell your opinion in the comment section, and like this and share with your friends. And if you want any lesson, just you write that lesson title in the comment section. I will do for you. Thank you.